4 nights a year, the sunset lines up perfectly with the gridded streets of Manhattan. It's been coined Manhattanhenge, brings crowds to the streets that look perfect during that golden hour as long as the weather behaves. And the next chance, it arrives this weekend.
Yes, it does. Dr. Jackie Faherty is joining us now. She's an astronomer and curator at the American Museum of Natural History. Thank you for hanging out with us. We've been spotlighting the forecast throughout the week, really, when it comes to Manhattanhenge, which is a very unique thing here for us in Manhattan, where Fox Weather is headquartered. But I love because the museum online has a very comprehensive factoid and times and everything for Manhattanhenge. And I love it because it says, it's a unique urban phenomenon for the world, if not the universe. It's something really special to us, and for good reason, right?
Yeah. I mean, I happen to be the one that calculates the time that it's going to happen each year. So the little factoids are things I take very seriously. And it's actually just astronomy 101. It's not necessarily anything all that special in some ways, and in other ways it's extremely special because Manhattan is gridded. Manhattan has gorgeous buildings that end up being picture frames for the sun to kind of be perfectly framed in between. And it's happening during the summer when people are outside and it's warm and it's joyous. And it's an epic sunset picture, which is what people like to take anyway. So overall, definitely a special moment and a special vibe that happens in Manhattan.
And how nice that at least this weekend it's happening on a weekend. So thank you for the timing, right? I am
You're
wondering.
welcome.
It is very technical, as you know, and I love hearing that you calculate the times because sunset is a specific hour and minute. I've seen in the streets of Manhattan, you can see the sun that's in between the buildings, but it happening at sunset is special. So can you go into sort of the details of calculating that and why this is so special and not just like last weekend you could have seen the same thing?
Yeah, you didn't though. So what I will tell you, and I teach this, and actually if anybody's in New York City and wants to hear my full-on talk about it, I'm giving a talk at the museum on Saturday at 7 p.m. inside of our LaFrac Theater, and I'm going to take everybody through every fun detail about it. But what you saw last week is what I have coined Manhattanhenge effect. It is not Manhattanhenge. The technical definition is when either the exact bottom of the sun or the midpoint of the sun kisses the grid right before it goes below the horizon. There's 4 dates, though. You guys have cited this, that the first time it happens is in May 28th, 29th. And then the sun's a little higher, a little higher, a little higher, a little higher when it crosses between your buildings, because we're on our way to the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year and the day that the sun takes the highest arc through your sky. It's why the days are long and beautiful. And then every day after the summer solstice, it's a little lower, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower. It crosses your buildings, and it can be epic. It's the effect, but it's not kissing right before it goes below the horizon. That only happens either the bottom of it or the midpoint on it on 4 days of the year. And we are celebrating one of those on Saturday. So you have noted my favorite thing to talk about, which is Manhattanhenge effect. You can get epic sunsets throughout most of the summer, at least until about July 11th, July 12th. And then after that, we lose the sun crossing the buildings, and it's just lower and lower, and it sets south of the city, so you don't get to see it between your buildings. So this is your last chance for the epic sunsets.
That's scratching my brain. That's exactly what I wanted to hear about, because it does matter. It matters.
It absolutely
matters.
Yeah. So what is the process then that you go through when you are looking at the coordinates and looking at the dates? So I mean, so if we're talking about this happening a few times a year at least, do you already have an eye on next year then?
Yeah, and it happens basically the same. It's the same time. The thing that really changes is we start heading for a leap year. And so every 4 years, the time changes just a bit. So you have to kind of look at that in terms of it. But it's just the Earth is going around the sun. And I think we know that the Earth is tilted by 23.5 degrees. And that tilt is what causes our seasons. And if you're an avid person to watch sunsets, you'd notice that every day when you walk outside, when the sun sets, it'll set at a slightly different position. and it ping pongs across your horizon between the winter solstice and the summer solstice, setting either north of west or south of west, depending on what time of year you're in. And so the key for me is to decide on the exact grid point of Manhattan. And I've chosen, because we've measured it, 299.1 degrees. So I then go and look at NASA data on the exact positioning of the Earth and the sun to decide exactly when the azimuth of the sun in its changing ping pong position as it goes across the sky is exactly at 299.1 degrees when it's exactly at the horizon. And I have to take into account the atmosphere because it refracts the light a little bit. And so all of that goes into the calculation. And by the way, I have an activity of this for teachers if they want to use it in school to teach a henge that you might have in your city, anywhere in the country that faces east-west. You can calculate your henge, which is basically what I've been doing for Manhattan.
It's the hard work of people aligning with space and what's out there. It's a really beautiful experience. I love your passion, and it was great to hear from you. We also threw up the block party. We got to go, but we know that the Museum of Natural History is having a block party this weekend from 3 to 10. So it's going to be fun. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate you giving us the insight. Dr. Jackie Faherty, astronomer and curator, the American Museum of Natural History. Thank you.